What's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome to today's Enlightenment broadcast. This is Jay Moore, your healthy accountant, helping you to account for your life. Today is a really cool. It's a really cool date, 2/20/2020. That's a really cool date, 2/20/2020. Man, I think this is a special day, and I think that our topic today is going to help us to see how special today is, 2/20/2020. So if you haven't already been to thehealthyaccountant.com, go to thehealthyaccountant.com and put your name and email address in. Watch the 25-minute video. Learn the 3 principles in the video. You can use those principles to grow your life and your business. You want to have total financial control? Then go there, email address, watch, apply. That's all you got to do. So check this out. What have your decisions cost you? Have you ever added up the what you may have lost over the years? And I'm gonna tell you, that's a really tough exercise. I've done it, and so much has been lost in my life because of decisions I've made. You know, there's a text in Proverbs 23:7, and it says, "As a man or woman or person thinketh in his heart." Where's your heart? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Heart. Is this your heart? I hope you didn't say yes. That's your heart. That's your heart. What does your heart do for you? How does your heart help you to make decisions? See, your heart allows you to see things. See, it's nothing like having eyes. Don't you have eyes? And you can see things? But the funny thing is, if you see with your eyes and not with your heart, then what'll happen is you'll make a decision that you probably don't like. Every day we're waking up and we're making decisions that we don't want to make because we saw something. Imagine, what does a problem look like to you? See, when you change how your heart sees things, when you see a problem, what you see is an opportunity. You say, "Oh, that's an opportunity for me. That's an opportunity. You know what? I've got debt." Then that means, man, my debt can be canceled. My debt can be paid off. But if I focus on my debt in the sense that I'm making my heart feel bad, I'm afraid, or I'll never get out of debt, or I can't. Oh my goodness, I can't pay. I can't even muster up the money to pay all my bills. I had a conversation recently, and the person, been having the same problem for 3 years, and with this problem. With the problem, they haven't found a solution. Why? Why hasn't the solution been revealed? Now, I can't say that it hasn't been revealed. I can't say that no thoughts have come, because I don't know. But what I do know is that if we have the same recurring problem, then that means we're seeing the problem as it is. And we're not seeing the problem as it could be, as the opportunity. Because if we're in debt, if I'm having problems in my finance, I want to gain total financial control, then I'm going to have to change what I'm thinking about. Now, all right. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you this. You just can't think it. I wish you could just think your way out of it. Now, thinking starts the process. Thinking is the beginning. You thought the thing, you know what? I got this debt, you know what? I'm debt free. I am debt free. I'm not going to have any debt. I'm so excited about this debt. Now, what happens is you still have to do things. You have to start looking at your debt differently. You have to start thinking about your debt differently. If I'm still thinking of it, like you get something in the, oh no, boy, it's not gonna change. The decisions that we're making about our life on a daily basis, what happens today as we make decisions, tomorrow we'll wake up and it's going to add up to something, but you can't see it. None of us can see how our decisions yesterday are affecting us today. We can't see it. Sometimes you may feel like, oh, it happened immediate, but really it was not immediate. It wasn't immediate that about a month ago I was able to declare. I declared something that seemed just crazy. I said, honey, your car's going to start in 30 minutes. I declared that her car would start, wasn't started. She needed a new starter. She was in another state and she needed to get home. And I called her and said, honey, don't do anything. Don't say anything. Don't. All you want to do is just think good thoughts. Think that your car is going to be starting in 30 minutes. And when I call you back, you're going to start the car. Her car started in 30 minutes. Do you know her starter was dead? It was dead. She had already been trying to start the car. The car acted like it wanted to start, then it stopped, then it was just clicking. If you've ever had a problem with the car, right? And when you get to the point where it's all, when you go to turn it on, it just clicks, it's not coming back, man. I've had a car that the starter went out, and at first it acts like it wants to turn over, and then once it gets to the point where it's just like click, 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 and she didn't even have a like back in the day we had to turn. Today you just got a button, and so her button was just going click, click, nothing. Honey, your car's gonna start in 30 minutes. Now I wasn't even sure if that would happen. I was like, man, I can't believe I said that. But you know what? I believe it can happen. But you know what? That came as a result of many decisions before I got to that point where I could believe something that didn't even seem real, but I could see it happening. And at that point, because of the decisions I've made over the past year, 2, 3, 4, however, how many it's been, something so crazy happened. And then I got to thinking, I said, I haven't been applying myself. I have not been applying myself in the right way. I have not been using the power that's within me properly at all times. Why? That's an open-ended question, but you know what? I'm not gonna dive into being open-ended. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare with you today. Here's what we're going to declare: that we have total control in our finances. But we'll take it a step further. Have total control of my body, my mind, my spirit, control over how I speak to my sons, my wife, my friends, my family. I have total control over this. I have control over how much money winds up in my bank account. I have total control. I have total control over how many customers that come into my business on a daily basis. Every day, get a new customer. The customers delightfully pay us no less than $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for those services. Every single day, someone's calling in, someone's emailing and texting saying, hey, how can you guys help us? Have total control over that. Now, I don't have control over the person doing it, but I have control over my thought. I have control over the site. I have control over not seeing it as a problem. Like, I don't have enough customers. No, I do. I have plenty of customers, and I'm doing everything that I must do, making the right decisions every day for those customers. See, instead of the decisions costing us, let the decisions flow to a point where you are so abundant. People see, they're like, man, this guy's really successful. It's like one of my mentors, Grant Cardone. You can see, but behind me, Grant Cardone, the 10X master. He's abundant. He's not sitting around thinking about his problem. When the problem shows up, he's like, well, who's got my money? If it's a financial problem, he's like, who has it? Do you have it? That's what it is. You know what? People are walking around with my money in their pocket. You probably have some of my money right now. You just need to decide. Your decision have to decide. You know what? I need help. And then we can make an exchange. I can help you, and then you can help me. That's the exchange. Who has it? Typically, whoever has it, they want to get it. Why do they want to give it? Because you know what? They want to exchange with you. And I'm excited today because the decisions that cost me much in the past, they don't actually exist anymore. Those decisions are gone because I've changed my thought process, and it's because of the words. Proverbs 23:7, as a man thinketh in his heart, not heart. This is the heart. As a man thinketh in his heart and mind, so is he. So guys, I appreciate you for joining me today for this Enlightenment broadcast. If you caught this at the end, catch the beginning, go all the way through the 10 minutes, check out what we're talking about today. What have your decisions cost you? But you know what? You can move forward today, and you can change your thought. You can change the decisions, and you can create through thought and action the life that God has truly called you to have. So guys, appreciate you. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Take care.